I never know like the artist, but I just love
You
it.
Between My Arms. That one? That's
Into
your?
Your Arms. It's like I'm out of my head. Night. Or like I like yeah.
You don't know the
I
you
just
don't know
the
the
artist that sings it.
you don't know
But
the name
also,
of your favorite song?
Yeah. But I like Daylight by David Kushner. Like, I listen to
Daylight.
that song like on the daily. Like it's just so good.
Daylight
By David Kushner.
by this one?
Yeah. That's my guy, man.
Oh, I know this song. This is a good song.
Yeah, that song is really, really good. What about you, Jen?
I go through phases. I go through
Take the mic.
Oh, sorry.
Come on, Jenny.
Sorry. I go through phases. So I'm usually like a super R&B mellow person. And right now, there's a song called Build a House by Ramon.
By Ramon. Not the Ramones.
No, R-I.
Do you even know who the Ramones are?
I don't know.
You don't know the Ramones? They were like a huge rock band. Like revolutionary. I believe from Jersey, too.
I think that this year maybe I need to be opening up more to music. Someone last night was telling me about a documentary of mixing two different genres, and I love that. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah.
Mixing genres. I actually am dying to see the Avicii documentary.
That's who I was talking about, and they were saying that
Avicii's
that
the
documentary
greatest.
is the best documentary.
I heard it's fantastic.
Really?
We watched the last show. My son is obsessed. He just wants to watch. Oh, I love this song, bro.
It's a fire song. I love
This
it.
is
I
a
listen every
great
day.
song.
I played on my live straight through like.
No, this
really love it.
this
it's
makes you
very
feel
touching.
something. This makes you feel something. Well, yours was called "Build a House" by R.I.M.
That's not favorite. It's just like I go through a phase, and right now that's the song.
Oh, Ramon. Is it Ramon?
I don't really know. My
The name.
It didn't have one of the.
Song is
It didn't have a teal day, so Jenny can't even hear her song. So the song plays right now. Just so
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to listen to your song? Would you like to listen to your song? Oh, this is a vibe. You know, music is one of those things that I feel like if I didn't know anybody and your top 10 songs was on a playlist, it would say a lot about you.
You know the funniest thing about music is that for me personally, you see me, yeah, whatever. But you're not thinking that I'm gonna be listening to the most mellow music all day.
I feel it, but you probably need the mellow.
You would think that I'm like,
Actually
I don't
makes a lot of
know.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
know.
I get it. I listen to, it depends the mood. Like if I'm in the gym, I'm turning up. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
me
I'm
too.
listening to a lot of hip hop.
Yeah, stuff that's gonna hype me up.
I need to
you know?
get hype.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'll go to
What
my
about you, Robbie? What's your
favorite song right now. Ooh. My favorite song right now. I'll play my favorite song probably ever. Yeah, I think it's my favorite song ever. And then I was gonna go into my gym playlist, but we'll do this first. This is my favorite song ever. It's a very well known song. The second it starts, you're gonna know. It's my favorite song of all time. Fast Car by Tracy Chapman. Come on,
I've
you know
heard this. Yeah, I've heard.
you've never heard this?
No, I heard it. I heard
Yeah,
this.
I hope you've heard it.
Yeah, yeah.
Here, Jenny, listen. Yeah, it was just recently redone by Luke Combs. Yeah, that's my favorite of all time. Now, but we'll go into this is there's a couple songs that I have that I listen to at the gym.
Yeah.
And Jenny, when you're ready to talk, you let us know because we're not going to hear anything you're going to say. They're not going to hear anything you're going to say. All right. What song gets me like, oh, you know what's another, I'm getting sidetracked. You know what's another really good song that I listen to? It's actually on my gym playlist as well. It's called, it's not really a turn-off song, but it's Love Me JJ by Thames. Bro, I'm obsessed with this song right now. This song does something to my soul.
Oh, really? I haven't.
I feel like we're supposed to be in Jamaica right now, bro.
Literally on the island, right? Drinking some coconut water. Hey.
So fresh, so clean.
Nah, I've heard this song. It's a good song. Yeah,
it's a great song,
it's like
dude.
It's like an island beach turn of vibe.
Yeah, it's an island song. Oh, this song gets me so jacked up at the gym, bro. And all right, I'm gonna show you. I'll listen to the first little bit just so I can get jacked up, and then I'll give you the headphones. Yeah. So he recently passed away, and I was going through his stuff, like all his music, because he was very popular when I was in high school, college. And then this song, and I listened to it, I'm like, oh my God, this is my, like it's nostalgic for me. But dude, when I'm in the gym, bro, I get lit.
Think it's a game.
I get lit.
What is that?
And I can even do the dance.
Oh, wait.
Bro, like literally in the gym.
In the gym, right there. Hey.
It's like, is this guy working out or performing here?
Hey. No, I think this song is fire.
This, you heard this?
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, this gets me so lit.
I heard this song, but I never really listened.
$100,000. Yeah. Oh, he passed away. Yeah. Him and Thug. People forget him and Thug were like. Him and Thug were. Yeah. They dropped. Remember, we used to all make fun of it. Not make fun of it like it wasn't a good song, but like it just you couldn't understand what they were saying. They were like lifestyle. Dip lifestyle. You know?
Oh yeah.
That was him and Thug, and then they had a falling out. They were both signed to. They were a rich gang. They were signed to Cash Money.
Oh really? Yeah.
They were signed to Cash Money. Yeah, and then they just had like a falling out. But and I actually thought that Rich Homie Quan was going to be the bigger artist than Thug at the time, because he was putting out some. Yeah,
what happened to Rich Homie Quan? Like,
he passed.
Yeah, man, that
he
was
passed
so
away.
Sad.
Sad.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's crazy when
you the clips and stuff like that.
It's terrible.
And it's sleep too. Yeah, I heard.
It's sad.
Man.
Let's see what else I got. Oh, this one. So, I don't know. You probably haven't heard this song. This is Trap Dickie, but it's featuring the Baby.
Oh,
and this song gets me lit.
Okay, let me get him, baby. Ain't sparing shit. Everybody got.
I never heard this song.
Fucking car, nigga riding in his tenant. They ain't heard nothing from the Carolinas in a minute.
Robbie really vibing.
Finish, I get him niggas 10, 20,000, make a.
Then I go and like I go up and I jump up on the pull-up bar. It's like.
Looking out the window, say, "There go Trout."
Hey.
I'm not even kidding, bro. I go crazy. It's another one. This is my.
Oh my God. Yeah.
See, like now I want to go work out.
Yeah.
I feel like should we do push-ups?
I'm actually gonna.
Let's go.
Should we do push-ups?
Let's do it.
Wow, I think we have to do push-ups. All right, should I bang out 20 first? I'll bang out 20 first.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be seen on camera, but here.
Let's
Ready.
go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Is it a diamond? Oh, the one.
Oh, he got it with the one.
Okay.
Got it with the
Boys out
Let's
here
go.
still.
Who's next, Jenny? Jenny's up next. I'll go out to Jen.
Can you do 20?
Let's go.
Jenny.
You got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. She's slowing down. 16, 17, 18,
she killed it.
19, 20.
Big 2-0. Oh,
Wow,
21 for good measure.
Good luck. Damn.
All right.
It's actually crazy impressive because I see so many girls like they can't even do 1. They don't even get back up.
It's true.
But to see you do 20, that's damn. That's actually crazy. Oh my God.
Roshaun, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be sitting no more. It's your turn, bro.
I actually started a challenge last January of last year to do push-ups, And I don't know, I was gonna keep going and I stopped it, and now I'm thinking that I should go. Ready? Do it.
Bang, bang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Light work. 8, 9, 10,
Yeah, Pat's
11,
coming.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. One, come on, one for good luck. Oh!
With the good form.
Damn.
We out of breath too.
I'm actually breathing hard.
Yeah, for 20 push-ups, this is like, now we know.
Yeah, I'm breathing hard.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this real quick. While we do have both you guys,
Yeah.
let's get to know you guys a little bit, right?
Yep.
Roshaun, we'll start with you.
Yeah. So
Tell me about, like, give me like a minute, who you are, you know, 1 minute, high level. If I asked you, if I was investing in your life,
yeah.
who are you?
So I'm Roshaun. I'm a social media influencer. Came from Jamaica 7 years ago. Came to America, you know, went to high school, started TikTok in high school, and was just doing trends, and then figured that wasn't my purpose when I started social media, and then found my purpose, started spreading love, making people happy, and just started seeing the big impact on people's life. And from there, just things just went crazy and touching each and everybody around the world, man. So, yeah.
That's dope, bro. And getting to know you has been awesome because who you are,
Yeah.
it's true. Like, you're a good person, and it's tough to. It's not like, I think a lot of people are good people,
Of course.
but it's nice when you see somebody who does what you do on social media,
Yeah.
and then you meet that person and you actually are like genuine, good person. So kudos to you, bro.
But the thing is, like, it's not about just being a good person. There are a lot of good people, but there's like the 1% that does good and then shows other people how to do good too, or shares how they do good, not necessarily shows them. And that's the difference between just being a good person is actually showing it to people on social media.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
just like,
I agree.
It's 0%, 0.001% of people do that. So
Yeah, it's a friendly reminder, bro. You give. Social media is crazy because there's just so much, whatever you want to do on social media, like, I respect anybody who wants to go out and get it however they see fit, or whatever their niche is, or what they want out of life, whatever. But it's a breath of fresh air because when you scroll through, it's a lot of stuff that I don't know. Yeah,
different niches, different topics and stuff like that. There's so much going on.
It's a lot going on, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on. So when you see something positive, it's nice.
100%.
Yeah.
You don't see too much of that in the world, man. So
You don't.
it's such a blessing just seeing the good side of the world, you know?
Yeah, my wife's algorithm is definitely a ton of it because every 5 minutes I look over and she's crying.
Oh my God.
I'm like, what are you watching now? Like, we're watching a comedy. What? You know?
Oh my God.
All right, Jenny, your go.
Yeah.
1 minute.
oh, what's the question?
Who are you? Who is Jenny, and where does the big come from? Because you're not.
The big came from people calling me little.
Mm.
From the negative side, I said, nope, no more. You're going to call me big.
Mm.
And then it just kind of became this thing. I didn't think it would, but it is. We're here.
It definitely is.
Who am I? I mean, I am a dynamic person. I don't even know how to explain myself to people sometimes because I do so many different things. And at this point in my life, I'm kind of trying to put them all together. And I love social media for that because it allows you to just show everyone a little piece of yourself if you go after that. So I am Dominican, but then to Dominicans I'm not because I'm a gringa, which is somebody who's not from there. I feel like I don't necessarily fit in as much, but I am soon to be a licensed architect.
Hey.
I am a foodie.
Yeah.
I am into fitness. I am dating and talking about it. I am many different things, and I think I'm just here to share a positive light to it. You are what you make it, and you are what you approach something to be. So if you're going to approach it with a big attitude, then you're going to do that and get that. So what am I? I'm big. That's it.
Can I ask you what the definition of a gringa is?
Oh, white girl.
So that's all. I was asking because I know I'm a gringo.
Yeah.
And I know the O is masculine and the A is, I know a little bit of Espanol.
Yes, of course, you know.
Paquito.
Ching, the slang. But yeah, it's like when you're not from there. in
Yeah.
maybe. So
Oh.
it's like you're not from here. You're from over there. You have an accent. It's like when I'm here, I'm like I'm not from here. I'm from over there. It's like
How many times do you think if I was in the Dominican Republic and I'm walking down the street, would I be pointed at and be like, gringo?
I don't know. I think women would be just jumping on you. To be honest
Whoa,
with you.
whoa, 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 whoa.
That's the truth.
I'd be with my wife. I'd be with my wife.
Even then.
I know. I'd be with my wife, and no.
No, but honestly, yeah, people will come up to you and just
Gringo.
No, let's try to talk. You know.
There's a movie. It was called.
Wait, I'm sorry. Did you have a word for that? Where like when you're from there, from Jamaica, and then like you're not from here because you were living in the U.S.
Not really.
No.
Yeah. I don't.
Say do you have the Jamaican accent? Like,
Yeah.
do you know? All right. Say, here we go. Say, what's up, white boy? How are you doing today?
What y'all do with white boy? Hold on.
Teach me, actually.
So like, what y'all do with white boy? What y'all do? Look, I can't speak right now. I'm like trying to phone like it's like, what y'all do with white boy? What going today? Everything good?
We are the white boy. Wagwan today.
So-
Everything good?
What y'all do with white boy?
We are the. What's that again?
What y'all do with white boy?
We are the white boy.
Everything good?
Everything good?
Big up yourself, man.
Big up yourself, man. Well, it's funny. So I used to work at this company, High Frequency. Shout out to Shaniqua. She is like her family.
Yeah.
This is before I started working at 7 Rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I worked there for probably 2 years, 2.5 years, something like that, 2 years, and they have an amazing health and wellness company, like off the charts.
Yeah.
She's fantastic. Somebody that both of you guys should meet for sure. I think I mentioned
Yeah, I
her
remember
too.
you telling me about her,
She's
yeah.
like amazing. And her mom was my therapist. I mean, at a time that I needed somebody to talk to,
Yeah.
my therapist. But, we'd have conversations just casually like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then she'd be talking in, was it patois? Is that what?
Patois.
Patois?
Patois.
So she'd be talking like that, and she'll still do it on social media from time to time, right?
That's so cool.
It's very cool. And, I'm a jokester. So, like, I'd hear it, and then from the other room, I'd be, and like, you're so stupid, bro. Like,
Oh my god.
But they were fantastic. Shout out to Prince too. He's opening up a juice bar that we all got to check out soon.
Yeah.
It's over in Teaneck. They got an office in Teaneck. Really, really good people. But I got very much so introduced to the Jamaican family.
The world. I do have a
To a
question.
degree. For me?
Yeah.
Oh,
How important do you think it is for someone in our age group to see a therapist? And do you
Wow.
know a lot of people that actually go to see therapists?
I currently see a therapist. I have been going for the past 4 months.
Oh, you're new to the world.
I'm new to the world. I've thought about doing it for a really long time. Yeah, I mean, like, as positive a person as I am, as confident as I am in myself, I have a lot of demons. I have a lot of things that I'm trying to overcome personally. I have a lot of questions. I feel like I've been somebody else's voice a lot. People come to me for their, advice or, and I try to do my best to remove, like, I give them advice off of my experience. Don't get me wrong, but I do my best to remove who and what I am and kind of get into what it is they are so that I can be as subjective as possible. You know what I mean? But that takes a toll because I'm doing it so often for so many people. And a lot of times I feel like I felt like this in so many facets of my life that I never really thought that I get my due. I never get like what I put out. And that has been very trying. And then I yearn for it or chase it in ways that I shouldn't, because I'm looking for quick endorphin kicks or, momentary releases or happiness. And it's not like good for my soul. And that's been a battle for a very, very long time. And so it's something I thought about for a minute and decided to do it because I thought it would be right. I wanted to talk to somebody with no strings attached. Somebody who doesn't know me or have something, because I'm very conscious of I'm going to give you me, but I also you don't know who is who.
Yeah.
And so you it's kind of playing a game to a degree, but respect.
Be prejudged.
I don't necessarily care about being judged. there's so many things that I do in life, and there's so many goals that I have, and yes, I could approach everything and just be like cold-heartedly who I am. Like, this is who I am, and that's it. And sure, you get that, but not everybody needs to know everything, because I don't know their intentions.
Correct.
You know, and I have a lot of goals, and I'd rather keep things in a copacetic place. You know, and so I give them the great side of me for sure, but the depth of me, I've always been very hesitant to do that. I do it with certain people for sure, but I've also been burnt by doing it by people that I thought wouldn't, you know, use it against me or whatever it is. So yeah, I think at our age, I mean, I'm 35, you're 39. And I know Roshaun's younger, 22. I mean, I think anybody should consider it. I don't think it's like necessarily an age thing. I do think the older you get, the more experience you have. There's a lot more
demons.
Yeah, well, demons and just.
I mean, yeah, you can be young with more experience than somebody my age, but
yeah, or have been through.
Way
so
more.
you know, that actually brings up a good conversation. That brings up an interesting conversation. Something that I was talking to actually the gentleman Michael who stopped in here yesterday. When you are like, all right, you know, we can sit back a lot of times and people have their stuff, and then you'd be like, get over it, right? And it's not coming from a dishonest place. It's coming from a very honest place. Like you know that's not that big of a deal, but it's based on your experiences and knowing that, right? But when somebody only has the experience that they have, that thing to them is just as big as a monumental thing to somebody else who has a lot more experience.
Of course, 100%.
So the feeling is the same. The actual feeling is the same. And I find it to be like really interesting when you think about it, because a lot of people brush off people's emotions and feelings thinking like, oh, you just got to be strong, or you just got to be tough, or you just got to be this. Like, they're going through what they're going through based on what they know. So even a kid, like, it could be somebody who has no financial issues ever, right? Say the parents have money.
Yeah.
Their experience is based on their experience, right? And so it's something that's like, share.
I have a perfect example of what you're saying that could be a huge thing to someone, and to most of us, just like, yo, get over it. Negative comments on social media. It's like, get over it. Somebody's behind the screen saying something negative to you, but yeah, some don't. Everybody has their way of dealing with.
Take it and cry and do hurtful things to themselves, you know. But
someone can tell you, like, just get over it.
yeah, just get over it. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you do good, you do bad, it's still gonna bring hate. Someone is gonna come at. There's something gonna be in the comment section that might want to bring you down, but sometimes you just have to just blow over it and just keep going.
Let me ask you, because you put out a lot of positive, you know, you probably get a little less of it than the next person just based on what you do and the energy you put out. But like, how do you, at 22 years old, how do you not necessarily respond, but react to?
Like the positive or just the negative? Like,
let's go with the negative. How do you respond to the negative?
I mean, for me, like, I don't look at the negative comment. Like, you know, I just keep going because I know who I am and what I'm doing. So I'm not gonna let, because of that person, just ruins just everything I'm doing. Like, want me to stop posting content, whatever. Because it doesn't matter. I know I'm doing something good and just leaving an impact on people's life, but there's also evil people behind that don't like to see the good. So I just blow over everything. I don't pay attention to all those negative comments.
Yeah.
What advice would you give someone who's like What advice would you give someone who's internalizing those negative comments and taking them in for like someone yelling at them necessarily? Like, what would you tell them? You can't tell them just get over it. You know, what would you exactly say to them, like, as a person with experience?
I mean, I think you just have to, like, damn, that's like a good question, because some people don't know how to cope with that. Like, you know, they just don't know what to do. But I feel like, damn, that's a good one, Jen.
If I were to try to put my finger on that, I think the best bet would be to, like, keep them in a positive, like, be more optimistic and push them, be like, you know, but look what you're like, look how great you are, look at your goals.
Stay not even positive.
Like, stay more focused on your goals. You know, like, there's a lot of people who are looking at you the right way, and if you let somebody deter you, a lot of people who go into the comment section and write negative stuff, they're in pain.
100%.
They're struggling.
I have you know, like, I'm not gonna lie, there was one point, like, one of my videos where, like, I give the guy, like, you know, like, one of the notes where I said, I hope you heal from all the things you don't talk about. and there was like different guys in the comment section. They were like dropping crazy comments. But you know, I don't really care about the negative, but I was using the negative to turn into positive. And then I was like, I write the same quote back to the comment. I'm like, I hope you heal from all things you don't talk about. And then the guy's like, damn, like, you know, that hit.
Yeah.
You know, like, I changed that person because he said I respond back to him, but that same comment hit him right away.
Because their endorphin kick is based on getting you to react.
100%.
And that's what makes them feel good in that moment.
Yep.
Wait, that is a perfect
It's a
advice.
great
Like
way.
if somebody puts a negative comment, you're gonna be responding, I hope you heal from other things that you don't talk about, dash RD, you know? And then from there, they're gonna look at it like, oh wow. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to keep digging. They're not going to keep going. How do you? Yeah. No, what are they going to be, loser?
Yeah.
You know, like.
So like, that's what I do sometimes.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. It's tricky, man. I remember, we remember before social media and how freeing it was, like your mind and there was no BS. Like it was. You know, you deal with stuff, don't get me wrong, but you only deal with what you know. And it was all from experience. It was all like real personable, face to face. That's not like there wasn't bullying and there wasn't all these things because, you know, the popular people, there's little popular people.
Yeah.
And a good piece of advice for like kids, high school kids is, and I know this because the second I got out of college, we all kind of have the same experience because we're all removed from high school and whatnot. But you're so isolated to your bubble. Like, so when you're in your community, you're in your hometown, for instance, you know, let's say Westwood, there's 11,000 people or whatever it is. Like, that's all you know.
Yeah.
You know, like Paramus is far. People from Paramus are far, but it's the town over.
Yeah.
Right? You don't think of the world as being this big place. You look at the world as like this is all I know and this is my life.
Yeah.
And so if things are going wrong in school, that's everything. It's everything. And the second you feel that growth and you see the world a little bit differently and it's a little bit bigger than what you realize, it changes things. And that kind of keeps going and going and going. What do you mean?
Oh yeah.
Or it doesn't, or you don't grow out of there. Or
Out of your town?
Out of your town or out of that one bubble. Like, I mean, I grew up in Patterson and I know people that sometimes you just stay there.
Yeah.
There's nothing more than that.
Well, Patterson would have a little bit less of an opportunity to do so. You know, I had this conversation with my neighbor actually, and it was interesting. So like we were talking about America, right? And America has opportunity, 100% for your everybody has opportunity.
Compared
differently
to the rest of the world?
Correct.
Are you kidding?
Correct. You know, but I've been in, you know, I've been around a lot of different culture and I've been around a lot of different people. I've been around a lot of different, like I remember doing music and I was down in the hood. I was down in Newark and Irvington and Elizabeth, and you're around a lot of people who it makes you start appreciating what you do have, right? And then it also bridges this gap of opinion on both sides, right? And I told them, I was like, yeah, everybody definitely has opportunity, but let me tell you something. If you grew up in Irvington, you don't have the same opportunity. And it was a little combative.
And not only, I'm sorry, go ahead. No, it's not only the opportunity. You didn't have the same upbringing. Like sometimes
it's always the upbringing.
You don't have the positive person telling you, yes, you can do it. No one's there telling you that. So not only are you battling your inner demons, you're battling everybody else who's telling you that you're shit.
Correct. You're talking about by default, like systematically, you don't have the same opportunity because you're starting at a place that isn't.
There's nothing there.
Westwood, like, you know, we have. There's so many people you can turn to in Westwood. There's so many people where there's outlets. There's outlets for you to take your creativity, your athleticism, your you know, there's teachers that, you know, cater to you differently. There's so much, you know, and that's kind of what, I don't want to say like it's what you pay for or whatever, but like it kind of is, you know what I mean? It's what you pay for. It's you know, mothers and fathers put their kids into places that give their kids an opportunity. My father came from West Patterson. My mother came from Wayne. Mom didn't come up with much. My dad didn't come up from much. And I never realized, because all I knew was Westwood. Yeah. From now I know, but like, you guys did a great job. You gave me Westwood. You know what I mean? You gave me a place where it was, I had a lot. I took it all for granted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, and then, you know, listen, generationally, you hope to continue to do the same thing for your kids and move, you know, and they be, you know, when I had my son, it was like, I want him to be better than me.
Yeah, no, of course.
I want him to be much better than me.
No, 100%. Especially the things you've been through and you learn over the years.
Yeah.
So you just want things to be better. But yeah, just what you were saying earlier, like with people in like different like places, it's just with the people they have around them too. Like sometimes it's just what they have there. They're like, okay, this is it. I can do better. But it's also the mindset, you know, because sometimes, you know, the support is not there, so they don't know what to do. But I mean, some people, okay, fuck it, I want to just get out of here, you know, and they just change.
It's hard. There's less of those people in those communities than there are people here who are. It's instilled in you and drilled in you what your opportunities are. Of course, you know.
But this is the best part about like being in social media is that now you have an outlet. Like now you can see other people tell their stories and say like, yeah, I was in Jamaica and now I'm here.
Correct.
Know? Then you see somebody else doing it. I was like, I'm human. He's human. I can do it too. You know what I mean?
That's what I wanted to do with this podcast. Is like, you know, I've chased the art, being an artist, and the gimmicks, and the this and the that, and the wanting to be famous, and like, listen, whatever comes at this point. But like, the idea is talk to people. What's behind the curtain? Yeah. Not just what's put on social media and what you think you know of that person, you know, or what you hear of that person vicariously through other people. That's not it's something. It holds some weight. Yeah. But it's not that. So here, it's an opportunity to kind of like talk. What kind of conversation would you have if the cameras were off? Let's put it on camera. Yeah. Let's get into a flow and just talk.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, this is gonna keep inspiring other people. You know, to
come out
and talk more about their story and things they've been through, and that's how things get better at the end of the day.
Yeah, man, and it inspires other people, and it gives other people an opportunity to, you know, remove the social media world. It's just taken a storm. It's been the world has been taken by the social media storm. You know what I mean? And so it's still great. It's a phenomenal. This is still the most powerful tool I've ever. I think ever. You know what I mean? The things you can do with this. You can business, make money.
You can just make
endless.
Millions, billions of dollars from the one phone you're looking at right now.
But it's just as detrimental, if not more detrimental than it is positive. And so you have to know what to do with this and how to train your mind to use it properly. Right way. Yeah. I do have to jump because I have obligations. But I want you guys to leave this one with 30 seconds. Something that you think will resonate to anybody watching.
You want to go first, Jen?
I don't know. Something that would.
It could be inspiring. Anything. It could be inspiring. It could be something that you've been through that you learned from. I mean, anything. 30 seconds that leaves people with something more.
I'm drawing a blank here. Something that I recently went through.
Or just some inspiring,
Even when you don't think you can do it, if there's like that one little thing that's like, maybe go for it. Because then you can.
Yeah, so maybe something I would say is, you know, like for me, like I came from nothing, and to see how far I've reached in life. I mean, I've been through so much myself, anxiety, depression, so many things, and I feel like it doesn't matter, like, how do you say it? Like, damn, my brain is not working right now. But like, I would say like, just don't give up. Like, even sometimes like you see things on social media with like a lot of these bigger people, like they go through things they don't talk about, but you just have to keep pushing, keep fighting, because it's not the end of it at the end of the day. You know, you just have to push through like the storm and stuff like that before you can go more and more. Just never give up.
Never give up.
Yeah.
No matter how far you get.
Yeah.
There's no, you know. There's no cap, and there's more problems the more successful you are.
And it doesn't matter. You're still gonna like struggle. Like there's times you're gonna hit the floor, but that's when you have to keep pushing through. You know, so.
So this was cool. This was actually unplanned again. But this is good, and I'd love to do it again with you guys. And we also have planned podcasts with both of you guys.
I want to get deeper into my story. You know, like
we're gonna do it.
Much, like,
we're gonna do it, dude.
Yeah, I want to like go crazy, man, because it's
we're gonna do it. I've gotten to know you, and I still don't know you, and so I very much so. What's that?
Same for you.
Yeah. I mean, I think people get to know me through these kinds of conversations, right? It's I want to give people an outlet, and I know I'm an open book at this point, and I just want to. That's who I am throughout all of it, and for me, it's just more than what you do on social media. You know, let's let people into your world, and let's let people into your life, and let them see a side of you that is the reason for so much of what they see.
No, of course,
you know?
100%.
So I'm excited to do that. Jenny, same deal. We're going to set it up.
Yep.
And yeah, it's the Destination Podcast. Unplanned episode number 2.
Let's keep inspiring, man. Let's keep inspiring.
Let's keep inspiring. See, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, one question to go.